The phone lines are ringing off the hook. Everybody's got advice from my mother.
I know.
Which I love that. 'Cause people are big fans of my mom. You know, she's on every year for the Mother's Day match game.
We always have so much fun with her.
Yeah.
I am. I'm like I'm on titanium or something.
Yeah, she's a crazy lady. So that's one thing. So she's freaking out about getting on a plane.
Yeah.
First off. And here's one of my concerns, too, is my mother, she has this same winter cough that I get. You know, I'm constantly coughing here in the studio.
I know. Would you stop?
Well, she's very susceptible. We have mold, and I know our boss doesn't want to believe it, but there's mold in our air conditioning vents, and they just kicked on. I can barely breathe, so I'm constantly coughing.
And you're short
here
of
in the
breath?
studio. Not short of breath. It's my winter cough.
Okay.
So my mom has the same thing, and as fate would have it, the relatives that she's going to visit, their last name is Corona.
No.
I swear.
Oh, my God. This is
So
not
I can
well
just
with
picture my mother on the plane coughing, people being concerned. It's like, no, I'm just going to see Coronas. I'm just going to see the Corona. And then people misunderstanding her and it being a whole thing. And she's locked in solitary for a month.
But it would give us something fun to talk about on the radio.
It would be so much fun. All right, but that aside, say you have a mom, she's 70 years old, with everything that's been going on in the news and the CDC saying, hey, if you're over 60, you got to stay away from high-populated places. Would you feel comfortable sending your mom on an airplane? Let's see what our listeners are saying on the phones here. Who's this?
Chris, Washingtonville.
Hey, great. Chris, so say 70-year-old mom says, hey, should I fly this weekend? What are you saying?
I've worked in aviation for 20 years over at Stewart Airport. If she's going to fly, I'd say fly on the first flight out for the day because that's going to be the cleanest plane she can get on. Don't use the pillows or the blankets because those things hardly ever get changed, and only drink bottled water on the plane.
Okay.
If she goes.
If she goes. But should she go?
You're stuck in a plane with people for 3 hours going to Florida coughing. If they are sick, you're not really going to get any fresh air. So, I personally wouldn't if I was that old, but...
All right, so he's saying he personally wouldn't if he was that old.
And he was in aviation.
Yes, he's kind of an expert.
Yeah, kind of.
WPDH, who's this?
Danny, Hyde Park.
All right, so Danny, what would you tell Mom?
Go.
Go. All right, now why would you say go?
1,000 confirmed cases out of 365 million Americans. Yeah, I don't...
Although we haven't really been testing very much, though. They're saying there could be a lot more people out there. Look at Italy; they pretty much shut down the whole country.
Yeah, no, I don't believe it.
It's a conspiracy.
I'm over 60, and I don't believe one bit of it. It's more, everybody needs to just stop it.
All right, so you think it's a conspiracy theory, and she should just go and enjoy her life?
Go and enjoy yourself.
Okay, there you go. WPDH, who's this?
Good morning, Boris. This is Kevin.
Kevin. All right, so Kevin, you got a 70-year-old mom. She's saying, hey, should I fly down to Florida? What do you say?
Okay, so from a medical point of view, does your mother have any underlying medical conditions, such as heart disease, et cetera, et cetera?
Well, she doesn't have any current underlying, but every year she gets bronchitis, which I know is coronavirus. It kind of can offset that a little bit.
Well, the thing is, coronavirus...
First of all, before you keep going here, are you a medical professional? Are you a doctor?
Yes.
For real?
What are your credentials?
What do you mean, what are my credentials?
Are you a doctor? Are you a medical doctor? Are you a nurse?
Yes,
what are you?
I have MD after my name.
You have an MD after your name?
Why?
Yes.
Do you live in Maryland?
No.
Because I don't want you to be, one of these Facebook doctors, right? You're like a real doc. Like, what do you practice? What's your specialty?
Family practice.
Family practice. Okay, good. This is good. All right. So what do you think?
So as long as your mother is healthy, the coronavirus, consider it like the flu.
I don't know if you're a doctor.
I don't know if he's a real
I don't think you're a real doctor.
I'll be honest with you. You don't sound like a doctor.
And she could go to Florida.
Robin is putting hand sanitizer on right now.
I'm not believing this. I don't buy this doctor thing, Kevin.
Right, Doctor Feel Good. Yeah. I think he's holding a Dr. Pepper right now.
All right, Robin, go smoke some more, and Boris, go tip a few more back.
Doctor's orders. Let's do it.
All right. Well, we're not going to get without knowing what anybody's credentials are. I don't.
What do you
medical
mean,
advice?
Credentials?
Family practice. Hey. All right. So listen, I'm on Facebook here, and it really is split. People are like, absolutely no, err on the side of caution. How terrible would you feel if something actually happened to her? Some people are saying, well, what happens if she gets all the way down to Florida and then they're restricting people from over 70 to get on flights back? And I'm like, well, maybe she should go.
That could be so horrible.
Maybe she should go. Have my brother take care of her for a little while for once. He can answer all these stupid questions for her.
Oh, so if it's 50-50, what are we going to do?
I don't know. I'll just avoid her phone calls until she makes up her own mind.
Oh, my God.